Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fire Takes TV. Interviews have a way of showing fans an entirely different side of a star, for better or worse. When conducted by someone good at their job, an interview can be engaging and informative, and serve to get people talking about that star and the project that they have on deck. When interviews go off the rails, however, the conversation takes a totally different tone. All stars seem to face tough interviews, with some shutting things down or even storming off after an interviewer crosses the line with them. Years ago, Taylor Swift was in the midst of one of her most infamous moments, and an interviewer simply would not respect her boundaries and let things go. This led to the interview taking an unexpected turn for the worse, as Swift refused to answer the interviewer's questions. Let's learn how not to conduct an interview, and how this isn't the only time that Swift has fielded tough questions. Taylor Swift has a history of shutting down interviewers. By now, everyone knows about Kanye West interrupting Taylor Swift's acceptance speech all those years ago. At the time, it was major news, and for Swift, it was a wound that news outlets and radio stations went to open up time and time again. When speaking with MJ Morning Show, Swift did her best to talk about anything else other than Kanye West, but the station wasn't interested in respecting her boundaries at the time. Finally, enough was enough, and Swift set the record straight. I really would appreciate it if we could talk about something else, because I've asked you 3 times now, and I'm trying to be nice about it, because it just isn't something we need to spend this full interview talking about, she said. Instead of being cool about it, the host kicked it up a notch. Taylor, let me just give you a couple of tips here. You've got 10 or 12 radio stations lined up after me, and they're all going to want to talk about this, Taylor, the host replied. Absolutely, but I think that if I ask them 3 times, and I've already talked about this in interviews, Swift said. The host still pressed Swift about the question, leading to the singer to pass the phone to her publicist, who then tried to shut things down. Hey guys, we've got to move on past that question. I'm sorry. Can we talk about something new, like a record, You Belong With Me going #1, her publicist said. It was a bizarre and uncomfortable interview, and it's an example of a bizarre twist, and what happens when boundaries aren't respected. For Swift, this was not the only time that she had to shut things down in an interview. Taylor Swift shut down an interviewer for prying into her romance with John Mayer. Following her romance with John Mayer, things got uncomfortable in an interview. When the two had a falling out, Mayer responded to Swift's song, Dead John, which was allegedly about the musician. I was caught off guard, and it humiliated me at a time when I'd already been dressed down. I mean, how would you feel if, at the lowest you've ever been, someone kicked you even lower, Mayer said. Mayer had more to say. I will say it as a songwriter that I think it's kind of cheap songwriting. I know she's the biggest thing in the world, and I'm not trying to sink anybody's ship, but I think it's abusing your talent to rub your hands together and go. Wait till he gets a load of this. That's bulls, *****, he added. Word was quick to spread, and in an interview, Swift was on the verge of having to hear Mayer's words, something that she wasn't interested in. No, I don't want to know. I know it wasn't good, so I don't want to know. I put a high priority on staying happy, and I know what I can handle, Swift said. It's not that I'm this egomaniac, and I don't want to hear anything negative, because I do keep myself in check. But I've never developed that thick a skin, so I just kind of live a life, and I let all the gossip live somewhere else. If you go too far down the rabbit hole of what people think about you, it can change everything about who you are, she added. Thankfully, this interview didn't press her nearly as badly as the other one did. Taylor Swift has had some tense interview moments. It's a great example of knowing and understanding boundaries as an interviewer. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.